So please put your hands together for Marc.
Hi, good evening, folks. Tonight, I would like to introduce you to my friend Nemo. You know Nemo, right? The little orange fish. And not a goldfish, the clownfish. Yeah, and I would like to introduce you to Nemo because I'm a marine biologist and I actually study clownfish. And yeah, I can tell you, these clownfish, they're actually mean little buggers. Yeah, they're not cute at all. No, not cute at all. And I will tell you the real life of the clownfish, and this is nothing for kids. Not at all. Yeah, but I know you have this very romantic image of clownfish living in the coral reef, riding on the back of a stingray to school, having adventures in the coral reef, and get flushed down the toilet. But yeah, it's not really that way. And I'm going to tell you the true horrible story of Nemo, but I can't just shatter your very romantic ideas of clownfish in a coral reef. And so I thought at least I will sing you some nice songs with that. And because it's about small little orange fish, I just brought my small little ukulele. Okay. Are you ready? Yeah, are you ready? Okay, I'm also ready, I hope so. Okay. Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me, Nemo lives in an anemone and watches at me while I'm diving. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So, I'm a marine biologist and I actually study clownfish. So I really know what's going on with them. And my interest is the dispersal of fish in the ocean. Yeah, and the little tiny baby clownfish, we scientists, we call them larvae. And my research interest is actually where are these little tiny larvae going with the currents? So where are they going? Where have all the larvae gone? So long time drifting. Where have all the larvae gone? Some time ago. Where have all the larvae gone? Swept away by currents, everyone. When will we ever know? When will we ever know? So, where are the little larvae going? And I can tell you, Disney probably even have stolen the title of the movie from my research. Because one of my papers has a title, Finding Larvae. On the dispersal and genetic population structure of the clownfish Amphiprion ocellaris, based on, are you still with me? Yeah? So, based on mitochondrial DNA sequences and microsatellites. You got it? Yeah? Okay, good. So, we all have this image of this tiny little cute clownfish in a reef, but actually they only have one thing in mind. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about fish in the sea. Let's talk about all the eggs and little larvae that live in the sea. Let's talk about reproduction. Okay, so thanks a lot. Yeah. Okay, so reproduction. This changes the picture of Nemo completely. Yeah? This is not a movie for kids, so this is not Finding Nemo. This rather is like a porn movie. And this would be rather like Grinding Nemo. So, and I have to admit, yeah, I checked this personally. I looked this up, pure scientific interest, yeah. I looked this up on internet, and yeah, there actually is a porn version called Grinding Nemo, and I had to see it. And pure scientific interest, yeah. So I had to see it, and I watched the full movie, and really, this is more reality than Finding Nemo. Yeah. So that's just how it is. Okay. So the clownfish. They want to reproduce, yeah. They want to have sex, but you need a partner for that, yeah. And that's a problem for the clownfish. Really, it's a big problem. They live in their anemone, and yeah, how can they find a partner? Yeah, what can they do? There is no bride club with drunken female fish where you can go to, yeah. And there are also no dodgy internet dating sites in the coral reef. Not that I know, and believe me, I checked this personally. I went diving everywhere, and I just couldn't find it. So, what's clownfish are doing? Yeah, just staying at home? That's actually what they're doing. Yeah, they just stay at home. Clownfish live in an anemone, an anemone, an anemone. Clownfish live in an anemone, an anemone, an anemone. Okay, so they live in an anemone, but you know, these animals with all these tentacles, and the clownfish, they swim between the tentacles. But there is a disadvantage to live in an anemone, really. It's not a cozy house for dad and Nemo's son, clownfish. No, it's more a shared house, yeah, with full of male youngsters. Yeah, it's more like a fraternity house with beefed up drunken maniacs. So, really, yeah. There is a house in the coral reef. They call the anemone. It's been the ruin for many poor fish, and Lord Nemo, he's one. Okay. So, and what actually happens, once in a while, a new little larvae housemate passes by with the currents and settles to the anemone. And you know it probably, huh? Fish and guests, they really stink after 3 days. So. Okay, so what can you do? So you have a bunch of youngsters, male youngsters that live in this anemone, but they are all just small fish in a pond. Because the boss, that's a large fish. The largest fish in the anemone. And the largest fish in the anemone, yeah, what is that? That is a MILF. You're just laughing, or you have any idea what a MILF is? Okay, I will tell you, for the ones that don't know, yeah, a MILF is a mom, I'd like to reproduce. Okay, there's this MILF, and all these male youngsters, so it's exactly like in the porn movie, Grinding Nemo. Yeah? So all these youngsters, they just have to queue up and wait, and wait, and wait, and wait, until it's their turn to reproduce. Okay, so, but in such an anemone house, there's not only a MILF, there's also a DILF. Yeah, guess what this means, huh? That I'd like to, yeah? Okay. So there's a DILF, and the DILF is in a lucky position that he's allowed to reproduce with the MILF. And all the youngsters, yeah, they just have to wait. And now reality even departs from the porn movie grinding Nemo, because all these youngsters, they can only reproduce if the DILF dies, or even the MILF dies. Yeah, and this is even too hardcore for porn industry, really. I mean, if they would make a movie out of that, this would be a totally illegal snuff movie. Okay, so that's what must happen, that the youngsters get their turn. And so if the DILF dies, well, there is no problem, huh? Then the next youngster can go, yippee, next for reproduction. But what if the MILF dies? I mean, then it's really a problem. That's a complete tragedy. If you leave me now, you take away all the eggs from me. Ooh, no, baby, please don't go. If you leave me now, you reduce our reproductivity. Ooh, no, baby, please don't go. Ooh, no, please don't go. Yeah, that's a real tragedy. No MILF. So what to do? Clownfish, they actually have a very nice solution for that. And the solution has a name, and the solution is hermaphrodism. Have you ever heard about that? You know what hermaphrodism is? I will tell you in a minute. It's a little bit a fishy thing. Hermaphrodism, yeah? Hermaphrodism. Keep this in mind, huh? Hermaphrodism. You just change sex. Yeah? So it's very easy. You just change sex. So MILF dies, and the DILF just becomes the MILF. And one of the youngsters can become the DILF. So problem solved, and they can reproduce. Yeah. I met her in an anemone where you drink champagne and it just tastes like cherry cola. Cola. She swam up to me and she asked me to spawn. I asked her name and in a dark brown voice she said Nima. Ella, Ella, Nima. La 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 Nima. Okay. So yeah, that's the real life of Nemo. This is really nothing for kids, and yeah, I'm very sorry that I had to tell you this, yeah, that you lost maybe the romantic view on clownfish, but yeah, Nemo just cannot stay with his dad. Yeah, just imagine, because. Mom is eaten by a barracuda, so the DILF, that becomes the MILF. Yeah, and if Nemo would stay, that would end up in a complete disaster, in incest, in sodomy. This would be a complete enemy of sin. Yeah, terrible. So this can't happen. And if this would happen, then Nemo would actually have sex with his transsexual father. Yeah, imagine. He's just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transcorrelania. He's just a sweet transvestite